What's up, everybody? Today we are doing something a little bit different. If you haven't noticed, on my channel or on my single player channel or on Twitch, I don't just stick to Apex and Warzone. I've been getting more and more about variety. If you want to watch single player games, I do those every Sunday on Twitch and when new games come out. And I have a single player channel that I'll link down below. And I have been trying out as many different multiplayer games, especially shooter games, that I can. And today we are talking about everything that is going to be interesting to me throughout March. And I know it's already March, but it's only March 4th and none of this has really started yet, or no games have released. A little bit that we're going to talk about has started. So we're going to talk about things coming to gaming in March that I'm looking forward to. The two main games I play, Apex and Warzone, don't have new seasons coming in March, so we're not going to be talking about that. Warzone was, Call of Duty was supposed to, but we're going to start trying to do this every month, and we'll talk about if new seasons for those games or any games I'm into at that point are coming, as well as new games, and then sales coming up so you can expand your gaming library. We're going to start off with the exciting stuff. We're going to start off with games. And so 3 of them actually come out this week, and there's a lot of games that people are looking forward to that aren't on this list or in this video because they just don't appeal to me. Assassin's Creed's not here. I've never played an Assassin's Creed game. They've just not really appealed to me, and if you watch me play single player games, stealth is certainly not my best skill set. And those games are about stealth. And then there's a lot of sword-based games. I have the hot take that sword-based games are taking over a bit too much, but that is kind of my own rant. So starting off with the first game, and that's going to be Frag. If you haven't heard of Frag, it's being described as, and I have the descriptions for all the games in front of me. Frag is a fast-paced 5v5 hero shooter with power-up cards that change the rules of each round. Choose your hero, your weapons, and pick from a selection of cards that dramatically change the rules of engagement. So I've participated in all the playtests that they've had for Frag so far. And it is a 5v5 S&D style. You think Valorant, CSGO, not Split Fiction, it's a game we're going to talk about. Spectre Divide, games like that. And then on top of that, you have the hero elements like you do in Valorant. So you have the different heroes. Each player can only pick one of the heroes, and you then have your own abilities with that hero. And then on top of that, of course, you do have your buy phase for weapons and equipment like you do in those games. But where this game differentiates is you also collect shards based off your performance in rounds. You can collect them off the map. And in between rounds, your team can purchase shard cards, which change how the game plays for that round. You can give your opponents bigger heads, change the gravity, add grass on the map or ice on the map to hide, or so your movement's different. Change how damage works, change how ammo works, change how equipment works, yada, yada, yada. And so each round is different. Each game plays out differently. And so it's a unique take on the S&D genre, and it's a unique take on hero shooters, and you're combining that into one unique take in that game. The playtests I played were a lot of fun, and I'm super looking forward to its new release, or its full release on March 6th. So moving on from Frag, now we're getting into Split Fiction, where Split Fiction is from the creators of It Takes Two, which was a fantastic game that I did not get a chance to play. I'm calling it fantastic because that's what everyone who played it called it. It won awards. It's considered to be a super fantastic game. Being described as, embrace mind-blowing moments as you're pulled deep into the many worlds of Split Fiction, a boundary-pushing co-op action adventure from the studio behind 2021 Game of the Year winner It Takes Two. Mio and Zoe are contrasting writers. One writes sci-fi and the other writes fantasy, who become trapped in their own stories after being hooked up to a machine designed to steal their creative ideas. They'll have to rely on each other to break free and their memories intact, working together to master a variety of abilities and overcome diverse challenges while jumping between sci-fi and fantasy worlds in this unexpected tale of friendship. Split Fiction is a unique action-adventure experience that keeps you on the edge of your couch with unexpected moments. 1 minute you're taming adorable dragons, and the next you're fighting as cyber ninjas, escaping terrifying trolls, or dodging hover cars thrown by a robotic parking attendant. It's weird, it's wild, and it's designed to be shared. So this looks like a lot of fun. Me and my fiance, in fact, have been looking for games to play together, and this is on that list. We are super duper excited about this game. She loves fantasy stuff. I like sci-fi stuff more. We like playing games together, so this is definitely something that I'm looking forward to. And that comes out March 6th as well. Then we have Chernobylite 2. And so Chernobylite 1 came out a few years ago. I believe it was 2021 originally, and then I think it was 2021 originally. And I actually haven't played the first one, so I'm planning on having this video uploaded on the 4th. I should be playing that tonight and over the next few nights, preparing for Chernobylite 2 Exclusion Zone coming out on March 6th. And so this is a sci-fi game in Chernobyl. It's like a survival RPG. It's post-apocalyptic. It's described as Chernobylite 2 Exclusion Zone is a post-apocalyptic action RPG that combines free exploration of a vast, realistic open world with challenging combat, unique crafting, team and base management, and non-linear storytelling. You're a plane walker who travels through parallel worlds in search of precious high-energy material called Chernobylite. Cut off from the world, trapped in the zone, and attacked by hordes of nightmare creatures, you must fight for survival and unite the handful of remaining survivors. The first game got rave reviews. People I know are really excited for this one, and I saw the trailer without ever hearing for the first one and was hooked on the trailer. I like open world games. I like non-linear storytelling. It's got the sci-fi elements that are fun. It's first-person shooter. That's fun. I'm definitely looking forward to this game. I'm excited to explore this post-apocalyptic world and all that comes with it. Like I said, I'll be live on Twitch as long as I get this video up on the 4th tonight. Otherwise, in the coming days, playing through the first one and then jumping into the second one. And so, that comes out March 6th. So next on our list, we have Killing Floor 3. I have not played either of the other two. I would go back and play them, but they're just becoming old games. But it's being described as It's 2091. Join up with Nightfall, the last line of defense against Megacorp's Horizon's inhumane army of monstrous Zeds. They're like zombies. The future is in your hands if you can survive long enough to reach it. Killing Floor 3 is the next installment in the legendary action horror series. The intense FPS puts you in the boots of a Nightfall specialist joining forces with up to 5 teammates to battle waves of Zeds, earn dosh, unlock skills, and build the ultimate arsenal. So this genre is like the Left 4 Dead genre where you're going through levels and battling hordes of zombies. If you're familiar with the first two, you already know this. I was not. I had to look into it a little bit. Killing Floor 3 looks fun. It's first person. You can team up with up to 5 people. This is another game that me and my fiance are looking forward to playing together. And you each have different characters that have different skill sets and attributes, different weapons, and so it's kind of a customizable experience, which seems fun. You're taking out these hordes of zombies, some just regular zombies, some big massive zombies, stronger zombies, all sorts of different types of zombies. And you can go around, collect stuff throughout the levels, and then you can also upgrade your character's skills and abilities while you play. Well, I think it's like in between rounds. I forget how many different maps, but there's a handful of different maps. Go through all the waves, complete some objectives along the way. And it looks like a fun time. I loved Left 4 Dead growing up. I haven't played the Killing Floor games, but it's kind of the same idea, right? You're killing through these waves of zombies on these big levels, and maybe completing some objectives on the way. It looks like a lot of fun. The weapons look fun and unique. Looks like there's a bunch of different unique Zeds or zombies in it, and I think we all love the zombie type killing games. So I'm definitely looking forward to this one. Killing Floor 3 is out on March 25th. And then finally we have one more. This is another single player game. So we only have 2 single player games on this list, but then we got a couple co-op games, and of course we have Frag, a multiplayer game, and that's going to be Atomfall. Atomfall is described as a survival action game inspired by real events. Atomfall is set 5 years after the Windscale nuclear disaster in northern England. Explore the fictional quarantine zone, scavenge, craft, barter, fight, and talk your way through a British countryside setting filled with bizarre characters, mysticism, cults, and rogue government agencies. From Rebellion, the studio behind Sniper Elite, which I just played Resistance and fun, and Zombie Army, Atomfall will challenge you to solve the dark mystery of what really happened. So a lot of people are describing this as kind of like a British themed Fallout. There was the London Fallout mod. Some people have said this is kind of the industry answers to Bethesda not providing that on their own. And it is what it sounds like. It's after a nuclear disaster, so this is a kind of historical sci-fi-esque game where it explores this. I mean, there's a big robot in the trailer. The environments look beautiful. The story just sounds really interesting in how like it's described on here: player-driven mystery, unravel a tapestry of interwoven narratives through exploration, conversation, investigation, and combat, where every choice you make has consequences. So, you make different choices and it will change your own experience within the story versus people that make the other choices. Search, scavenge, survive. You need to scavenge supplies, craft weapons, items, and fight desperately to make it alive. So it is like a survival RPG. Desperate combat with weapons and ammunition scarce. Each frenetic engagement will see you blend marksmanship with vicious hand-to-hand combat. Manage your heart rate to hold steady aim and ensure you have energy to reach your cricket bat and land the killer blow. So you, just like in Chernobylite, you have to manage radiation, or not radiation necessarily, but you have to manage like health and those kind of stats while you're in a fight, and you can't just go all out and go crazy. There's a little bit of strategy and thought to it. And I am trying to expand my single player taste and my game taste, and this is certainly one that caught my attention just because it mixes a little bit of sci-fi in with some history, and I like history, I like sci-fi. I'm definitely looking forward to Atomfall coming out March 27th. And so that wraps up the games that I'm interested in. We got Frag and Split Fiction and Chernobylite 2 Exclusion Zone all coming out March 6th. You have Killing Floor 3 coming out March 25th and Atomfall coming out March 27th. So now moving on to just a quick roundup of the different sales that I could find. On Steam, starting as of yesterday on the 3rd of March through March 10th, we have Visual Novel Fest. If you like visual novel games, self-explanatory. Then from the 13th to the 20th of March, we have the Steam Spring Sale. Spring, summer, fall, winter sales all always have a bunch of games discounted, so I'm looking forward to that. And then on the 24th through the 31st, we have City Builder and Colony Simfest. Think of your city, your Civ games, your Tycoon games, stuff like that. And then on the Epic Store, from the March 7th through March 14th, we have the end of winter sale. And then from the 14th to the 28th, we have a spring sale. So, you know, pretty much all of March stuff will be on sale through Epic. Ubisoft doesn't have a sale through their market, through their like native app right now. But if you look on Steam, they have a sale, and it would not be surprised to see right before the new Assassin's Creed, all the Assassin's Creeds go on sale. So Ubisoft on their own storefront doesn't have a sale, but they do have a publisher sale over on Steam. PlayStation has their spring sale from the 14th through the 28th. I couldn't find anything from Xbox, but Xbox Store always has stuff on sale, so just go check out their for sale section periodically to see what's for sale. And then Battlenet's currently running a sale through their storefront, which just doesn't have a whole lot through Battlenet, and that ends on March 10th. So our sales are: Steam has Visual Novel Fest from the 3rd to the 10th, Spring Sale from the 13th to the 20th, City Builder and Colony Sim Fest from the 24th to the 31st. Epic has their winter sale from the 7th to the 14th, and their spring sale from the 14th to the 28th. Ubisoft has a publisher sale that ends on the 13th in Steam. PlayStation has their spring sale from the 14th to 28th. Xbox always has stuff on sale. And Battlenet has a sale that ends on the 10th. So go check those out if you're trying to build your library, stock up on games, you're looking for new things to play, and go check out those sales. But that's everything that I'm excited for in March. I tried to see if there's any exciting alpha or beta tests coming out, and I couldn't find anything. So if I missed any games, you find any exciting playtests, or know of any other sales, let me know in the comments down below. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you like this type of content and want to see it first. And comment down below. I already said comment what you're excited for, anything that I missed that that you think is interesting and want to talk about. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.